hero to a fucking monster.
To a zero.
Unbelievable, bro. And he had a chance not to like maybe fix things, but to calm down the heat, because the heat was coming. Even I turned on him today. And don't get me wrong, in the past, I used to go at it with White Bread, right? But he fixed it with me a couple of days ago. He said, Plato, I don't want no problems. I was like, all right, it's cool. But guess what now? White Bread, you better figure this shit out. I don't even know if you can figure this shit out.
He's not gonna. He's just gonna say that he knows Soldier Boy and that he has clout.
Miss B wants to come up. Hold on, let me see. I can bring her up, right? How come I can't see her? Okay, let me see. No, she's not requesting. It's Mercer. Mercer's requesting. Mercer. I don't know how to work this shit. I just accepted her and she didn't come up. I heard he's with Fate now. Imagine. Yo, imagine, bro. Everybody. Oh my God, this shit is crazy, bro. I did request. Try again. Let me see if I can put you up. Yeah, Miss B, I don't see you. Maybe I gotta send you a request. Let me send you an invite. Let me see if I can do this. I can't even see it in the viewers. I told you guys there's something wrong with James' stream, bro. They blame it on White Bread. White Bread like screwed up the stream, but he just restarted and still there's something wrong. Damn. Yo, it's been a crazy like past 7 days, right? And you know what? Oh my God, you know what's the worst thing about this shit? People are looking at Meet Me people like in a negative way, bro. First, it's, obviously Fate. Fate is a master manipulator, a freaking scammer. And then you got freaking Black Sky, he's threatening women. He's lying every minute. And everybody's like, oh my God, he's just like Fate. He keeps lying and he don't stop. Now White Bread then freaking ruined everything, bro. You idiot. Damn. How embarrassing. To be honest with you, I think this is unfixable. I'm being honest, guys.
It made me mad because once you heard it, like, you would expect an apology. Like, you would expect, obviously the crowd's going to be mad, but he just made it so much worse by like offending everyone else in the comments and like just not taking accountability.
I got to see the clip. Okay, I see Toxic requesting. Miss B, I still don't see you.
She's on private more than likely.
Private? You could be on private?
Yeah, you can have a private account.
Oh, like that. Okay, yeah. Well, Miss B, why are you on the low? Look, again, if he made it worse, and he's not really sorry, because let me tell you something. One thing I realized in streaming, in sports, if somebody like, for example, if a player like says something racist or says something like homophobic, and he's not genuine with the sorry, people are not gonna forgive you.
Yeah.
And with this is such a sensitive topic. Hold on, I'm gonna invite you right now, B. I think I see you now. B. Hello?
Hold on. Okay, so number one, I wasn't coming at y'all. People were telling me that this
crazy
platform was utilized to say something about Khan's son, and people in the chat were saying that it was the other guy. I don't know, but no, I'm not on anything. I don't do anything, and so I don't know how that seemed like a plausible reason for me asking a question.
Because that's a crazy question to ask.
It wasn't crazy if it actually occurred.
Like, okay, if you're talking about earlier, I wasn't here. You're gonna have to ask them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. It happened earlier.
Oh, really?
It did, and it wasn't. And that's why I said White Bread is part of the problem, and that another guy. I did not hear James say nothing about no kids. I didn't hear Miss Furry Baby over here say anything about kids. It was these two dumb motherfuckers who are going to unfortunately get James canceled.
Who are the two?
He was up in the boxes.
White Bread and who else?
Well, what did Titanium say?
Oh shit,
Titanium! He did say something. I dropped him immediately though, so they can go suck it.
What did you say, Titanium?
They will never get me canceled. Nice try though, guys. Nice try. That was like. I'm gonna. You guys gotta actually.
Wait, James.
Nah, bro.
Be careful, James.
Suck it, bro. I'm so
James. Let's be honest. Like, this is a sensitive topic, right or wrong.
I get that. Okay, I told him to apologize, but don't tell me I can't let him say his piece. Like, who are, like, bro.
Oh, so you was telling them to
Bro,
apologize?
listen, you want to know something? I have a child with the same, like, literally, bro. You know, I'm not going to tell my private business on here because
I
y'all
just
will
wanna-
probably
I just
find
wanna
out.
be
Yeah,
on the
James,
same-
don't tell your private business, dude. Don't
I
do
just want
that.
to be on the same page. Oh, he
He
made
wasn't
fun
right
of.
for what he
No
said.
way. He
He
made
did
fun of
not
your son.
make. Oh, maybe who? Titanium did.
Yes.
No, wait, Con.
Okay.
Who? White bread or titanium? I thought you guys were talking about the video that just came out.
James's kids.
Huh?
No one made fun of James's son. We were
No.
making fun of someone else's son.
It
do you
doesn't
mean?
matter whose
What did you
fucking son,
say?
though, dude.
Okay, B,
Okay,
I would like
B,
to apologize because it looks like you were right. I'm sorry. Go
What
ahead.
did you say, Titanium?
I said a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want to get him banned again, but I said a bunch of wild stuff, and I take full responsibility for that. Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay,
And I
well,
feel
don't
bad
talk about
it.
people's kids, Sterling. Like,
So what
please.
No.
you
Okay,
to say all this wild stuff?
let me finish. Can I finish my piece and then I'll mute and then y'all can go? All right. I think this is the wrong friend environment for y'all to come into and talk about like putting up like rules, like oh you can't
Titanium,
make
come
fun
on,
of this,
be
you can't
honest,
make
bro.
fun of that. No, I am
Kids are
being honest,
out
bro.
of it. No, kids.
No,
kids,
it's
titanium.
no, they're
Making
not,
it
bro.
worse, bro.
We came from a different app in which you don't get banned for saying
No,
stuff
no,
like that.
That's
don't
not
do
an
that.
excuse. That's not an
Mimi
excuse.
doesn't
We're
play
talking
that
about
shit. We don't.
kids.
Well,
think it
take
is.
your ass back where you came from
No,
because
wait.
you're not gonna talk about her child over here.
Okay, well, you can feel that way.
I'm also from MN, okay? I'm just not known like you guys, okay? I just like to hop around and shit. You guys even had standards over there too. Some people didn't because they wanted to be vile, nasty people, but there was a lot of people who did have some standards. So you can't come over here and say we had different rules. No, it's a moral situation, and you decided to be vile and disgusting on
No,
your own. It has nothing to do
I'll
with
be vile and
MM. It has
disgusting all
nothing to
day,
do
yes.
with TT.
Now, okay, let me
Come
finish,
on,
right?
bro.
Hold on, Plato,
bro,
real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. No, Plato, go
Sterling,
ahead.
you
Go
do
ahead.
have to be careful
Listen,
with that stuff.
titanium. I know you want to say on the other side that that's allowed. The other side is that's not allowed. And bro,
Yeah, we
when
never
you think
talked
about
about
what you're saying,
Yeah,
bro.
that's not an
look,
excuse that you
well-
came from Meet Me to be saying stuff like, oh, we came from the ghetto. That's why we're ghetto. Like,
Look,
please.
you're your own man, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you're flat out wrong. I mean, there's no way around it, and I don't know if they'll forgive you, but you should apologize. I'm not telling you what to do, but come on, bro. I don't know if you have kids. Do you have kids?
Yes, I have kids. I have 4 kids, bro. Yes.
Okay, all right. How would you feel if somebody was to say something about your kids?
People have done that, bro.
Okay,
This
but she
exact
didn't do
same
that
friend
to
group.
you.
No, hold on. Can I speak? Within this exact same friend group, people have done that. We've done that to each other, bro. We've talked shit about each other's kids, bro. Like you have got to grow thicker skin. You got
No,
to.
you can't be just because you have a thick skin, bro. Not like people have said things about my kids, and I know how it is on here. People want to hurt people. However, I'm not gonna say something about somebody else's kids, and you shouldn't either, bro. You shouldn't be like, bro. That's like, and I get it. You're saying the other side, like that they allow it. Maybe in the small community you were around, but bro, we didn't play that shit, and I've been gone from there for years. I get it. Come on, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't, bro. Bro, any community the majority of community. Let me say the majority of community, they don't play that shit. You can't,
And if it
especially
is
talk
hard
about
for
her
you
kid.
to not say stuff like that, then don't box up during like hot topics like that. Like,
Muneka, I literally dropped myself down at first. I literally
Yeah, but you
heard what
shouldn't
was
have said
going on,
anything at all,
and I
honestly.
knew that I was gonna be a firecracker, and I dropped. What are you talking about?
oh,
And then I
you
came
knew,
back
but
up
you
because-
already had said something offensive. Like, you should have.
No.
He's saying he
no,
dropped
no.
before he said it. But yeah, I get what you guys are saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, once he said that, I did drop him immediately because I did not. I couldn't hear
Yes.
anything because there was a radio playing, and I kept asking who's got a radio playing, and that like you
I
have to understand
literally-
something. Okay.
Yeah,
He's
nothing.
saying
no,
that
go
other
ahead,
people
James.
said stuff about his kids. I'm pretty sure 100% Cons never said anything about your children. So why did you feel
About my kids?
the need? Yeah. So why did you feel the
Yeah,
need
no,
to
I've
say
never
something
met
about
him. Her.
That's a her.
Look,
Well, because in the environment that I'm used to, bro, it's a no holds barred. We're not about to what? I'm supposed to feel bad for your kid. I'm supposed to not talk shit about. No, bro, no. And I understand that this is a different environment, and I clearly have to adjust my behavior. But as a real motherfucker, I have a hard time doing that, bro. I'm gonna be me.
Well, let
No,
me tell
bro.
you, a real motherfucker doesn't talk about kids.
Oh yeah, yes we do actually.
Oh
Yeah.
no, oh
No,
no,
we
Yes,
they
we
don't.
do.
No, we don't. Because I'm
Real
a
people,
vile motherfucker.
adults
Yes.
do not talk about kids.
Yes,
Now, if
yes,
you
I'm from
yes.
the
can't keep
vile
If you're
your
gonna come
part.
up on,
insults, if you can't keep your insults to the adults that are actively on this app, then you might need to find something else to do. Because what you
nothing
will
is off
not do
limits.
is talk about her child.
Okay. But here's the thing. Like, yes, he was wrong for that. But what about what you guys are going after him? Like, you should. Why don't you go to White Bread and do the things that you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like,
No, we'll deal
I
with white
agree.
bread, bro. But he has to
Oh, he
understand.
gonna
Look,
get dealt with.
he has
he
no
has to
Yeah,
problem.
understand that's
just
fucking
because all
wrong.
this
Greg,
stuff
One at a
was
time.
said.
It's not
One at a
wrong.
time.
Let me
One at
go.
a time.
Let me
Can't
go.
hear.
Let me go. Just because all this stuff was said in James' stream, don't take it out on James, okay? Take it out on the people that actually said it, like White Bread. White Bread is the one that said those disgusting things.
Like White Bread and me. Say take it out on us, not James.
Absolutely,
James
but
is innocent.
I came to the platform where it occurred at. I don't have a problem with King James. I didn't really even know who they were talking about when they said, "Oh, this happened on James's platform." I was like, "Who is James?" And then they said King James. And then luckily, when I did come over here, the person who said something, minus the other one, is here. So will White Bread or whatever the fuck his
all right.
name, Slice Bread, will get it? Absolutely, he gonna get it.
Hamza.
I got one thing to say real quick, and I hate to use this dude as an example because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But what is Justin is one of the most respected members of our in particular friend circle. All right, what is his probably his most famous bar? Muneka or James? What's his most famous bar?
I know what it is, and he's like,
Yeah,
he's
you know
from
what
the
it is,
David,
exactly.
He's from the David Best community, so like it's wild.
Well, regardless, bro, it doesn't matter.
It's I know what it is. It's F them.
It's
Wait,
F
I
them
don't.
kids.
Wait.
It's F them
You
kids.
have a
It's
titanium,
F them
bro.
kids.
I don't know you very well, but you know what? You act like a piece of shit. And you know what?
But
And
people
if
think that.
if you're a good friend, okay, you would understand how terrible this is for James. You know that, right? And I know
Yeah, next
Muñeca,
time
you don't
yeah,
want
don't
James
box
to be
up for this
blamed,
stuff,
but
Sterling. Seriously.
And that's look. My relationship to James is the only reason It's the only reason I muzzle myself at all. It's the only reason.
yeah, but bro, you're not understanding like where you're wrong at. Like you really like don't understand how serious this is. I don't think you do. Like and
I do.
and this is
You're
gonna
correct.
hurt James. I'm telling you straight up, this is gonna hurt you, bro. I know that's your friend, but if he's really your friend, he would understand that. You know what? Like, bro, again in sports,
Let me
in,
tell you
in
something,
streaming,
Plato. Let me tell
people
you
don't play
something.
around kids, bro.
I get that. He was wrong for what he said, but I let it be known he's not perfect, but he's more my friend than any of these people could ever be my enemy. And
But bro,
get he
if
was
he's your
wrong for what
friend,
he
Thank
said.
why would he put you in
Thank
this
you, bro.
situation? That's the thing you don't
I'm not.
understand,
No,
James.
I get that. He
Yes,
made a
he put you
mistake.
in
He screwed up. He screwed up. He needs to own that. That's. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, understand. I'm not backing away from him. That's it. That's
Thank
it.
you,
That's just
James.
that.
I love you too, bro. I love you too.
Don't fucking
James,
look,
Look, I'm
bro.
not saying he's not
Don't-
right.
No,
He's
you
not
got.
right. He's not right.
Plato, bro, I agree, bro. I agree. For the sake of
He owes
James, I need to
Connor
watch
about
it, bro. I said that. I already said that, bro. I already said that. I agree.
Okay,
All
can
right.
you
Hold on.
apologize to her for saying
No.
that? then?
Wait a minute. Before he even
Can I
tries to apologize, no, sir. Before you even try to apologize, you need to be able to do it without any excuses, because all you did was make excuses. So this apology right now, it's not going to seem sincere.
I'm not.
It really
Okay, hold
isn't.
on. What type of apology? First of all, I don't feel bad. I already said that.
Well,
I feel
that's-
bad
so
that maybe
there's
I
no reason to
endangered
apologize
James's
then.
stream. I feel
Then
bad that
there's
I
no-
endangered
James,
James's
I'm being honest
stream,
with you, bro.
but I
If
don't
you
feel
don't understand,
bad.
That's
hold
bad.
on.
That
Yo,
makes
James, I get it. That's
makes
your
you
fucking
look
friend.
pathetic, dude.
But yo, if you're gonna
That's your
allow
opinion, bro.
somebody, no, ain't no fucking opinion, bro. You don't talk about people's kids. It's simple
Oh
as
my
that.
God, Plato.
And no,
Come on,
ain't
bro.
no. Oh my God, bro. How you
Yeah,
guys
you
don't
cry me a
understand
river,
this shit?
bro.
Hey, you know what? Let me
Cry
tell
me
you
a river,
something. Yo,
bro.
James, listen. I like you and everything, but to be honest with you, there's no way in hell I could ever fucking deal with you ever again. Because you're dealing with a fucking
and
because
there
this
it
is
is
what
right there, bro.
hurts. Bro,
There
you
it
don't
is, bro.
understand.
There it
No,
is right there.
bro.
It's
you,
weird to try to make.
Okay,
It's
go ahead.
weird
Go
to
ahead.
give people ultimatums, bro. It's
Nah,
weird to
fuck
give
that.
people
But
ultimatums about
dealing
who
with
they
kids,
hang with.
yes.
So,
But
you
you
know
give
what?
people
Check it out.
ultimatums,
I won't
bro.
make them choose, bro.
You
I
deal
won't
with
make
people
them choose.
ultimatums.
I'll drop
Because
myself,
let me tell you
bro.
something, bro.
I'll drop
No.
myself.
This
I
is what
won't
you
even
don't
make them
get.
choose, bro.
If you
You're weird,
allow
bro.
this shit by him,
You're being weird, Plato.
then people like White Bread's gonna think it's okay. others gonna think it's okay. It's gonna spread like a
You're
fucking
being weird,
virus,
Plato.
and then you have a
But I'm
bunch
not
of
even
people
gonna make him.
talking
I'm
about
not gonna
people's
make him
kids.
make that choice. I'm gonna drop myself.
No,
but
you don't
you're
give
the
a
one
fuck about
who's
him.
trying to
If you
make
give
him
a fuck
pick
about
between
him, you
friends,
don't
bro.
understand.
You're fucking weird, bro.
I'm weird. You don't want to talk about kids. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the one that's weird, and you're the one think it's okay to talk about kids? How the fuck are you guys that fucking clueless?
The thing is, like, I can try
bro,
to
this shit
beg
is
him
crazy. I
for
feel
an
like I'm in a
apology, bro,
motherfucking
but like, it's
Twilight
not
Zone,
gonna.
bro.
I know, but the thing is, like, I can try my best to get him to apologize, but like, he's not
But
gonna.
James, you shouldn't have to do that,
No.
though, James.
Yeah,
He is
that's what I'm
his
saying.
own
Like,
person. And here's the
right,
thing.
like-
I'm not taking anything out on you because he's your friend. That's your business. My issue with him is with him and him alone. Well, besides
Yeah.
White Bread, because fuck White Bread. And that's
No,
a
he's
whole
not
different
his
situation.
friend. Don't say he's his friend, because if he's his friend, he would not put him in this fucking situation. I don't know if it's
No.
his fucking ego or he wants to drag you down. Fuck that, bro.
He's
That's
an
very
idiot.
true.
He's an idiot.
And I get that. I that definitely does make sense. And but however, these are their friendship. They got to work on that shit. Figure their shit out. It has nothing what we can do. We can't do nothing about it. We can have our opinions on it. I think I do believe that's not a real friend because he's saying
Yeah. I tell you, I'm
I-
giving him an ultimatum. Yes. Dealing with kids. Yes.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's not.
I do
And James
see
has to
that.
understand. It's not just me, James.
No,
You have to understand.
I understand that. I understand that.
I'm not trying to put you. This is what's going on. That's why my DMs
I
lit up.
understand. Listen. I understand he was wrong, but I like for you guys to think. I don't know if you're asking me to like. What are you asking me to do? I let him back in the box to talk before or whatever.
Yeah,
You just.
to deal, but
but-
you can. But basically, James, what I'm trying to say.
I
when you
can't
spoke-
force
in
him
my
to
opinion.
actually be sorry.
No, I came
No.
over here simply because this is the platform where he said those disgusting things.
Right.
That is why I came over here. And so you have people over here that didn't even realize that that happened. And so
I
now
didn't-
everybody is finding
It's because everyone
out.
was screaming. Everyone was arguing over stuff.
Oh, well, I found out and I wanted to come, but he ran. And I'm like, if you're going to stand behind what you said, don't get upset and jump out of the box before people can speak their piece to you. But he claimed he a real one. A real one already knows we are the adults. We don't talk about people who, number one, who aren't on the app, and two, children. They are innocent. If you
I
can't,
agree.
if you're pissed off at somebody and you can't formulate a sentence that disagrees with them, or you want to talk about that person or whatever, then do that. But if you can't formulate a sentence and you have to go and say, well, I talk about kids and this, that, and the third, and there's no rules. There are rules to this, and there are consequences to it as well. And
Just
I
know
love
my
her
side of
children
how-
just like I'm sorry, but I love her children like they're mine. So if you said something about her children, it's like you said it about mine. So he can go play in the sandbox somewhere and grow the fuck up.
Look,
Yeah,
no, no.
I don't think Con didn't even get a chance to speak before, did she? I don't think she did. So I don't.
I just have one thing to say, sir. Since you want to be violent, disgusting, my side of TikTok, we don't got rules either. If you want to come at somebody, I am definitely saying I'm your challenge. But don't get pissed off when your shit gets leaked. If there is shit that needs to be leaked.
Darling, don't box up if you're going to say something.
Yeah, I
dumb. Obviously, Con, this doesn't mean anything because obviously I'm not the one that said it, but I'm sorry that he did say that. It's not right. He should have apologized. He shouldn't have said it at all, but I'm sorry that he did say that.
I guess what he
I
said.
am. I regret
I
that was
appreciate
said.
that. It's not your place to apologize, hon, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
My only thing is I don't know who this guy is. And for him to make the comments that I had to F my cousin to have a child with a disability, and then to say my child had cocked eyes, just because my child has a disability, I don't care who you are, Titanium Ranger. You
Darling,
don't
just stay
speak
in the
on.
comment.
You don't speak on children, and you don't speak on children with a disability, and you definitely don't speak on my child that I effed a cousin to have a child with a disability, and then to make fun of his eyes or anything. You don't know me. You know nothing about me, my children, my life. So if you think it's okay to go around this app and speak like that on children with special needs, then there's a special place in hell for you.
And you know what, too? Special need kids are fucking cool ass people you get to know. And they're just sent from God. They're special kind of special people, like you don't get to meet some of them in your life, but they're the most kindest people ever.
And smart. They're smart. Like
They're always happy.
Honestly, they're always so happy. Yeah.
And Sterling, the sad thing is, okay, I know you guys have your opinions on James, but the thing is, James is a good friend. Regardless, he's gonna have your back. So it is fucked up what you're saying and what you're doing because he's a good friend.
Yes.
And he's gonna have your back. So you are putting him in this shitty situation.
You know
Right,
what?
but the thing is this, like, if he's not actually, this is my one thing, if he's not actually sorry, there's no sense in asking him to apologize.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
that's
He
part
does
of you being
need
a
to
good friend
apologize.
because you're not going to force him to apologize.
Well, I mean, I couldn't. It would be it would be a disingenuous. The apology would be fake. I mean, if his heart is not set in a direction where it took me a little bit when I was dealing with other stuff on this app to actually get my head wrapped around stuff I had done, and I was able a couple weeks later to go and deal with something and apologize to somebody. But in the moment, even when I was saying sorry, it wasn't quite, I never really sort of felt the full effect or considered the whole of what I had done. It took me a little bit of time. And that's the only reason I'm being somewhat cautious because, yes, there is an apology owed, in my opinion, in probably everybody's opinion here, but his. But like for me to demand that is going to be tough. Like I don't know. Is it going to be a real? I don't know.
No, you don't have to demand anything from him. If he doesn't want to apologize and he feel like he's 100% right, then that's okay for him to feel like that. But at the same token, it's okay for us to feel like what he did and what he said was unacceptable.
Right. I understand.
And for Ranger to say that,
And I
about
did
Con-
drop. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Maria.
and
I
for
apologize.
Ranger to say that about Con's kid, that's dead wrong. Because you know what, I'm on the spectrum too, but I'll let it slide a little bit with him right now for saying that shit. Because that shit ain't gonna ride. First,
Peacemaker, she did speak. What are you talking about?
Yeah, who's Peacemaker? Because they're attacking. They're going after B and me like several times. They're going after both of us.
They attack
I've noticed.
everyone, every live they're in. But I also want to say that he made the comment for me to show a picture of my child so everyone can vote on his disability.
Who said this?
Who said that?
I did not say that.
I heard him say. This is what I heard him say, and I checked it because there was somebody asked about facial features or something like that. I forget. It was what's her name, Mira. Yeah. So I was looking it up because I didn't actually know the answer to that. And I think Con answered it. And I was looking at all the information on that. So that was said. But then, yes, there was a comment. I'm not going to repeat the comments that I heard. And I'm telling you, I immediately dropped him. Like I didn't keep him, like immediately dropped him. So like, what am I going to do? I can't make him take it
and
back.
I respect you for that. It was just he was continually in the comments
Yeah.
making fun of my child in the comments, which... Yeah, it's
Okay.
you are the host. I understand that.
I didn't. You know what? I apologize. I actually didn't see that.
But that's the thing. I think he's using that you are a good friend against you. You don't even see that. Like
No,
the reason, yeah, bro.
I
Because
do.
he would not put you in this situation, especially like he's putting you in a very difficult situation where what you supposed to do. I'm gonna tell you, James, what you supposed to do. Because I believe you could be a good influencer. You know, you can. You have a lot of knowledge in things. However, your influence is gonna get shot just because this idiot right here is saying shit that this is the worst thing you could say. This is what I realized in streaming, in sports, and you name it. Talking about somebody's kids. That's the top what
I agree.
we don't play with, bro. And he deep down inside, he knows that. He knows that, but he's putting you in a difficult situation. He's basically saying F you. And bro, look, to do the right thing, bro, is the most difficult thing to do. Right? And I get it. You think he's your fucking friend. He is not your fucking friend.
It's a mixed bag. I've known this man for almost what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? How long have you known James?
couple of
Okay.
years.
Okay, you known him a couple of years, and you're gonna use that against him, where you feel like you could damage what he, his
I've
influence.
already
You could
said
damage his
multiple times
platform.
that I've already said multiple times, Plato, that if I damaged his platform, I'm wrong for that. I take full responsibility for that. I shouldn't do that. I've already admitted to that, bro.
Okay, so you admitted to that, right? And saying something about somebody's kids would do that, right or wrong, but you don't give a shit. You don't care.
It's not that I don't give a shit, bro. It's that as a real motherfucker, it's hard to put a muzzle on it sometimes.
Being real. Why you keep saying that? How's that being real,
bro?
How is that
Which is why I
being
dropped
real?
myself before, bro.
I gotta hear this.
So,
Tell me how's it
Sterling.
real. No, I want to hear this. Tell me, please, enlighten me.
Really quick, Sterling. Would you apologize to her and for at the very least for the stuff you said about her? Can we not agree that the stuff in the comments? I don't know exactly what was said in the comments, but can we agree that that was probably inappropriate, not your place? And
You want me to do it for you? I'll do it. Yeah.
I don't. No.
Bro, you a
I
piece of
I wanna
shit.
do
No.
damage to
Bro,
your
you're one of the biggest piece of shits that I've
So
ever met.
hold on.
Yo,
All right,
Titania, all jokes aside, bro. But I don't know if you're trolling right now.
You can feel
but
that way,
I hope-
Plato, bro.
I know
you
I
can
can
feel
tell you
that
one
way.
thing: you hate
Titanium
James.
did
I don't know why you call him friend. Yeah,
I disagree.
you hate him.
Ti-
You're either
How would
jealous
you-
of him or there's
I show up to
something
almost
going
all
on.
of his streams, bro. I show up to almost all of his
Titanium.
streams.
I got
And you
questions.
using-
James,
So
in
all
the
right.
comments, he says, I said a bunch of crazy shit, yeah, but not that. And even if I did say it,
I would not feel bad. I wouldn't feel bad. Correct. Yeah,
Okay, my
I can quote
question-
back. I can quote back exactly
But-
what I said to you. I can quote back exactly what I said.
Okay.
Titanium, how would you feel though if someone said that about your fucking kids?
I wouldn't cry a river, bro. People have said that type of shit
All right,
about
so
my
hold on,
kids
hold on. Let
within
me-
this
let me
friend group,
ask
and I
Plato
didn't
something.
cry about it.
All right, hold up, Everett. Just 1 second. Plato, are you there?
Yeah,
Plato. Okay. So all right. So although I think the person that has been wronged the most here is Khan, I just want to ask you this: what you have to understand something. Sterling has actually been a pretty decent friend to me. Now I do see. I 100%. I have children. I understand that was way wrong. The reality is, he and I are in the same friend group, and like it's going to be. It's not like I can just be like, oh, I can't ever talk to you again until you address that. Like I mean, I could say that, but that's not gonna be true on my part. Like that would be disingenuous on my part. And like I don't know. I don't know what do I do in a situation? Like, what do you?
I'm gonna tell
think
you
is-
what to do, or you're gonna lose your reputation is gonna go to shit. And I know you don't care about your reputation, but
No. I do kind of actually. I've been thinking about it, and I really do want to do. I want to do the right thing. I actually don't want to keep doing the troll stuff. and all that.
never platform this scumbag again until he understands and learns why he should never say shit like that.
Can I say something?
And
That's unrealistic.
And that's only I'm just advising you right now. I'm telling you right now, because a lot of people are not going to respect you anymore because you're platforming somebody that's going to use, because you're giving them influence. You know that, right? So his mindset is basically he's a real, what did he say? He's real because he's a real motherfucker, which that's crazy. And he called me
No,
the
that's a
weirdo.
fact.
What? What's the fact?
That's a fact because look, I'm one of the few people here who is not trying to be a big streamer or trying to make a big account or not doing any of that.
Right,
No, it's not.
Sterling, you just came to start trouble and say some awful shit because you don't have anything else going on. I don't know if your Saturday is fucked up or not, but you decide to drop your misery
No, I
off
don't
on somebody
show up here
else.
to try to. No. I don't
So-
I don't show up here to try to make things worse. I've never tried to do that, but it's hard. It's difficult for me to. It's hard. That's why one of the first things when I joined the box, when White Bread was in the box, I just left. I just said I can't do
So
it and
you
left.
jumped on the white bread train. He awful too.
No,
like,
he doesn't like
terrible.
white bread. He does not like white bread.
He's-
That's
I'm not a
that's
white
why
bread
I'm like
fan.
mind boggled.
So now you in the
I'm not a
same
white bread
category
fan,
as
but-
okay, you in the same category as white bread because why are you
But that's
talking
okay.
about children?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Right?
Okay,
Because I don't
Sterling.
care about what the rest of y'all think, bro. That's the thing. That's what y'all not understanding, bro. That's what I keep trying to say.
Okay,
I'm my
Sterling.
own person, individual.
Oh, you care. You know why I know you care?
Oh, my God.
Because you got out the box and you came back. So
Yeah,
you
I
keep
came back
coming
because I came back because you were talking dirt on my name. I came back because
Yeah.
you were talking dirt. He ran.
no,
Yet
it
here I
wasn't
am.
dirt on your name.
Yet
You
here
did
I am.
run. You did
Yet
run.
here I am.
You did
okay,
run.
So I ran right back to you. So I ran in a circle, came right back to you.
No, you brought your ass back up here because you care more than you want to admit. That's why.
Listen, man. All right.
I'm not a
I
man.
Okay, what do you guys
apologize.
think? You
I'm
think
not
this
a
is
man.
ego, or ego with a combination that he's just a piece of
Look.
shit? Like, this is
Look.
crazy.
Can I say something
It can
real
be
quick?
both.
Can I say something real
Oh,
quick?
Lord, have
I'm gonna
mercy.
drop down. Hi, Toxic.
Hey.
The other night with James in a box, Sterling clicked on my profile picture, looked at my profile picture, just judged me on my profile picture, and said that I look Jewish and I
That was
deserve
Simon.
to.
That was Simon.
Oh, this is a different person?
It sounds like something I would do, though. I'll take credibility for it because it sounds like something I would do.
I'm pretty sure it was this man, James. I'm pretty sure it was this man.
It wasn't, but
Oh, okay.
I remember that. I remember that.
I'm gonna drop then. Never mind.
Okay, so the thing is, with like, you're not gonna exactly get canceled, but however, you're gonna have the people in here, like my side of people coming in here, who think, oh well, he already allowed one person to say. They don't know he's from like MM or anything like that. They're gonna think he's from my side of TikTok because the kid situation, and they're gonna think your platform's gonna be okay to come up in here and start talking on people's disabilities, children, and stuff. And once that happens, you're probably going to go downhill, and your platform's not going to be what you would like it to be.
Listen.
And that sucks. And sir, when I said let's play, because when I'm telling you, I'm not actually originally from TikTok, and to me, it's a fun game.
Yeah, but you're not going
But-
to scare me, bro. There's nothing you can do.
Oh no,
I don't
no,
have
see,
anything
I
in my
never scare
past,
people. I'm
something
a
in my
girl,
history.
honey. I
There's
don't
nothing
scare.
you can
I
do.
don't go after people to
You could
scare
dox me.
them.
It's not going to do anything.
Oh no,
bro.
no.
I dox myself all the time.
That's so cute. That's the way you think that goes.
Like real docs on here.
Oh no. Oh, see, I said I match energy, and I sure do, and it's adorable to
Okay,
me.
well,
It's a
that's
game.
not threatening.
And I think you and I can be friends on that. We can match energy. However, you're on TikTok now. So, and trust me, it took me a very long time to have to adjust my vile ways for TikTok.
I mean, that is a fair thing too, but like it's almost goofy, Sterling, at some level. Like, in other words, so what they're saying is like, we're in a different house now, so like the rules have changed. But the reality is, as a decent human being, that should have been one of your sort of fundamental rules, like not to mock
I
children.
never claimed to be a decent human being.
No,
I'm
I
an
know, but
admitted
like,
terrible
but
person.
you
That
do
doesn't
claim
bother me, bro.
You do claim to be intellectually advanced. You do claim to be a superior person in many regards, and I think that as such you should at the very least reconsider your position and think about why that could be detrimental. I mean, you attacked somebody that by nature cannot be changed, that is the way they are, and you attacked somebody's child. And I think the reality is this: if somebody's because you were arguing with them, and then the rebuttal was something about her child, and that's where it becomes, to me, that's where I lose a little bit of respect. Actually, I lose a lot of respect for the argument, because you had so
that's not what
many
happened.
more. It's low hanging fruit. That's all.
James,
And
you said this is your friend? This is your friend, right? Do you think he's a good friend?
James,
I mean,
that's not what
Is
happened.
he a good friend?
I attacked her child in defense of what White Bread said about her child. Literally, I said, I'll start picking on your kid right now. I'll start picking.
And
Like, you think we're
that's
supposed to
legit.
ostracize White Bread for what he said about you, like your whatever kid? He said one thing. I'll say 1,000 things right now. I don't care. We're
Hold
not
on,
about
wait
to
a
kick
minute.
him out of our circle.
So your
Because of
argument
that.
is negated because you stated it was just stated that you don't like White Bread, but you turned around to defend him by starting a different argument by going after her child. That doesn't make
Yes.
sense. What is the
Because
logical?
I don't like people. I don't like people who try to pull guard, bro. Who try to pull guard. Oh no, wait. You can't say that. You can say everything else, but I draw the line here.
But-
no, bro, this is the internet, bro. Shut up, bro. There are no
No,
lines.
it is the internet.
There's no
but there
lines.
are still lines. Yes, it is. You just said that
No,
real people.
there's no lines.
You're acting like the internet is literally
There
all the
are.
dark web. Like, are you dumb, bro?
It's the same thing, bro.
No, it's not. There
It's
are
not.
rules
No,
everywhere
it's
you go.
not.
There is nowhere on this planet you can go that there is not some type of rule, whether it's spoken or unspoken. Period.
Okay, yeah,
So you can't
okay, yeah,
sit
you're
here
right.
and say that there are absolutely no rules on the internet.
Like
And you know what the
where you
rules are on
wanted
the
to bring
internet?
up your I could say whatever I want is in James' stream, someone who's actually trying to be a real streamer, your own friend, like
Wait,
that
when did I
was
say
not.
that? When did I say that?
It's not
I
when
know
you
I should
said it.
wash
It's
my
what
mouth
you
in James'
did.
stream.
It's what you did it. You didn't say you were gonna do it. You did it.
Said you don't care either.
Right.
I don't think I said I don't care. I think I said it's
say that. You want me to
difficult
clip
to
it?
moderate that
Yeah,
for me
you said
personally.
that in the comments.
No, he
You
said
don't
that
care.
in here like 5 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago.
No,
You said
no.
I don't care. Those words came out of your mouth.
They
I
sure
probably
did.
say yeah, not in relation to respect to James's stream, bro.
Oh my
I've
God, but
self-dropped
it's the same
multiple
shit.
times.
It's the
I've
same shit, 'cause
self-dropped
you said
multiple
it.
Let me
times
ask
to
you a
avoid
question.
this
All right,
problem.
hold on. So think about this. Can I ask you this question? Why do you have respect for an inanimate thing, my stream, and not her child? Like, why, or like at least the
I can tell you
rules.
exactly why.
So, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, hold on.
Yes,
do you understand?
I can tell you
Okay,
exactly.
let me ask you a question. What's worth more, the stream or her child? Honestly, what's
To
worth
me
more?
personally? To me
No,
personally?
no, not to you personally. Objectively, what's worth more? Morally
I don't believe in
speaking,
objective morality. I don't believe in objective morality.
but you have to understand there's something that's worth more, right?
No, because you're asking me to believe in objective morality. I
Okay,
don't believe
okay.
in
So
objective morality.
subject it to
I
yourself.
believe that morality is
could you
subjective.
ever say that her child would be worth less, or this stream could be worth more than her child? At least in the what you know about her child, and which is very
Yes.
little, very little.
Yes. Yes.
You think that this child?
Yes. I don't know her or her kid. They can both get the axe. I don't care. I don't
Bro,
care.
this is
Dumb, bro. You're
That's
so
wild. Bro.
dumb.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that's-
Like,
yeah.